everyone, my name is Dr. IYABO. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, let's just get that out of the way. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now and also hit that notification bell so that all of my new videos will come into your inbox. And remember to like and comment on this post, okay? I'm a business and lifestyle coach. I'm the money to honey coach. I like dancing when I say that. I help women make more money, and I also help them attract a high quality guys. So if that is you who's looking for a business coach and a lifestyle and dating coach, make sure that you go to my website, send me a message, or just look through my coaching programs and see one fits you best. But I'm always happy to answer your questions. So you can even post a comment below here and say, Dr. IYABO, I'm interested in your business and lifestyle coaching, or just go to my website, driyabo.com. It's also in the description of this video, but I'm very easy to find, driyabo.com, or follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram at Dr. IYABO, DRIYABO. So welcome. Today I'm talking about the things that we should not say to a man, whether it's a husband or boyfriend, but just take a comfortable position and just watch this video because it's so important. I hope you've watched my other video where I discuss the words and phrases that can melt your man's heart. So if you haven't watched that, I will make sure that I link that video onto this at the end so you can watch it. So yes, words, the power of the mouth, right? What we say out of our mouth can either hurt or it can heal. So let's make sure that our words are words that uplift and words that heal. And who is most important in our life for us to be careful of what we say? Our husbands, right? Definitely, obviously not our boyfriends, but yes, our husbands after we get married. But this video is going to be talking about the things we should avoid. I don't ever want to tell anybody, don't ever do something, but avoid saying these phrases to your man, okay? So the first thing is, don't talk about, this is for those of you who are still single or divorced, who are dating. Even when you're married, be careful about talking down your ex if you've been married before, right? So let's say you're dating or you're married and you're constantly talking about how your ex-boyfriend or ex-husband was a narcissist, or how he was crazy, how he couldn't do this or do that, and you're just talking him down all the time. It's not good, because that man that you're saying this to, whether it's your boyfriend or husband, is going to think, you know what, this woman maybe just likes to put everybody down. How can everybody in her past be so bad? Maybe she's the one with the issue, right? That could come up. It could come up that maybe she's the one with the issue, so you have to be careful, okay? Or it could also come across like, yeah, that you have low self-esteem or you have low self-confidence, because you have to watch carefully. People who put other people down a lot, they are usually the problem. So if you're dating, be careful. If your boyfriend that you're dating now asks you a lot of questions about your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, just be neutral. Just say, oh, that relationship just didn't work. We didn't have enough in common, or we just were not right for each other, and leave it at that. But if you start saying negative things about your ex, that he was crazy, he was a lunatic, he was a narcissist, women like using that word narcissist. So when I'm careful about women who use that word narcissist a lot for other men, sometimes they are the issue. A woman who calls every man a narcissist could be a woman who has very low self-esteem and low self-confidence. So be careful about that. You could lose your boyfriend if you're talking your ex-husband or your ex-boyfriend down, because it's a big red flag. The man you're with may start to think that you are the issue and not those other men. So watch your mouth when it comes to that. The second thing is, sometimes us women, we like to vent a lot. This is why a lot of men call us nagging. I said this in the other video too. We like to vent and we like to dump all our emotional issues and all our problems on a man, okay? Your man is not your therapist. Your husband or boyfriend is not your therapist. If you know you're dealing with a lot of issues, get a therapist or psychologist or a mental health coach to help you. Yes, you're meant to be in a relationship so you can support and help each other, but don't be that person who is just an emotional dumper, that venter, that person who's not emotionally intelligent and doesn't know how to be able to control their emotions. Men also already call us drama queens. They already call us, say that we nag all the time. So don't be that woman who nags all the time about everything. As soon as you see your husband or boyfriend, as soon as he comes back from work, you want to just dump on him. Oh, this isn't going well. I'm this, I'm that. This is not even this, and this person. You have to be careful, because everybody's dealing with their own emotions. When he comes back from work, that's the last thing he wants to talk about. He's probably also tired. So find ways to be able to handle your own emotions and handle the things you're going through, and not just dump it on your husband or boyfriend, because if he did that to you, it would wear you out. Okay, it's very, very demanding, and it's very tasking, emotionally tasking for the receiver. Okay, so be careful. Don't be that woman who nags and complains and vents all the time. Don't be that nagger or that drama queen that women call us. Be an emotionally competent woman, okay? Then phrases like, I cannot live without you. Please, women, don't ever say that to a man. Whether he's your boyfriend or your husband, don't tell anybody that you can't live without them, okay? It's a very big, the person you're saying it to should be proud, but honestly, that just shows many, many things. It shows that you're needy. It shows that you don't have a lot going on in your life. It shows that you're not emotionally mature. If you're telling somebody you can't live without them, because yes, you can live without them. What's wrong with you that you can't live without another human being? You're an adult. Okay, if you're 4 or 5 years old, yes, maybe you may think that that is an honorable thing to say to your man, that it will make him feel good. But an emotionally competent man, a high quality man, a high value man will know that you are the problem, that you're very needy. So please don't tell any man you're with that you cannot live without them, because yes, you can. A high quality man wants to know that you can live without him, that he's not your all and everything, that you have other things going on in your life, that even though you're a soft feminine woman, you're still strong, right? So please do not tell your man you cannot live without him. It just doesn't sound right. The other thing is, don't say I love you too soon. Again, this may be controversial, but again, these are just my opinions. If you tell a man, if you're falling in love with a man and you say it too soon, and he is not yet falling in love with you, and he doesn't say it back, it's going to break your heart. Okay, it's going to break your heart. So I know there may be some of you out there who are feminists, who are like, oh, Dr. IYABO has started again. Why can't women do what they want to do? Why do they have to wait for men? I'm just advising you, if you want a good man and you want a long-term relationship, or you want to stay married forever, you don't say that to a man. You don't tell him you love him too soon, because what if he doesn't say it back? Okay? So, and it's scary also. So if you say I love you to a man who's not yet falling in love with you, okay, he may, I don't want to say will, because I don't know for sure. He may, most likely, will start to pull away from you, or he may even go to the extent of ghosting you completely or dumping you. Because it's a lot of responsibility for a man to deal with the fact that you have fallen in love with him and he hasn't fallen in love with you yet. Think about it, okay? So you can act as if you're falling in love with him, right? You can be sweet and loving, and you should anyway be sweet and loving around him. But I'll say that you should not say you love him too soon. And if you feel like time is running out, sometimes you may feel like, okay, it's been 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Isn't this guy going to tell me he loves me? Well, rather than asking him, are you falling in love with me? Do you love me? No, don't ask that question. There are other ways to figure out if this man is serious or not, okay? If you've been dating him for 3 months and he hasn't asked you to be exclusive, or you've never been to his house, never met his family, never met his friends, you don't know much about him, you don't know where he works, you've never been to his house, and the most important thing, he hasn't asked you to be exclusive, then forget about I love you. I love you, that's just empty words. So rather look for the way he's treating you and look for the way he's acting, rather than belittling yourself and ask. Because you don't want to say I love you doesn't mean you should then ask him that, are you falling in love with me? Or when are you going to tell me you love me? If you say that, you've completely given over your power and your uniqueness, okay? So that, I'm just giving you that advice, because you guys, I know you're going to message me and say, okay, what if he doesn't say he loves me? What if I don't say it and he doesn't say it? Well, then you have to look at his actions. Do his actions even look like he loves you? Has he asked you to be exclusive? Has he introduced you to his friends? If he's been married before, have you met his kids? Have you been to his house? Have you met his parents? Start looking for, does he make you a priority? Does he call you every day? Does he plan the dates? Start looking for how he's treating you, right? Because if he's treating you right and everything is going well, he would have probably already said, I love you. It is very unlikely that a man is treating you well. All the I's are being dotted. You feel safe, you feel good. You've met his parents, you've met his kids, everything is progressing, and he hasn't told you he loves you. Those two things don't match. So that is my answer for you before you ask me. But please don't say it first. Let him say it. Because if you say it and he doesn't say it back, you're going to be distraught. And then once he sees that you're distraught or disappointed, he's going to pull away from you. So obviously, this is for those of you who are not yet married. This one that I just said, okay? And then the next thing is, try not to overpraise a guy. Again, I don't want to confuse you, because in my last video, I did say praise a guy, okay? Especially if you're still dating. This is mostly for my single people, especially if you're still dating. You don't want to tell a guy that he's the best thing that has ever happened to you. That just sounds like you've been dating jerks, and he's going to wonder that, does this woman even have good choices, or how come she's been dating jerks all along? You know, if you're not yet married to a guy, you probably don't want to put him on some big, level or big pedestal there and tell him that he's the best thing that ever happened to you, that he's your entire world, or, that he's the best guy, or he's perfect, or he's... Don't say those words. They're very patronizing, first of all, and they're not true, because as an adult, why should one person be the best thing that has ever happened to you? There are other more mature ways to say it. You can see, like the other phrases I used in the other video, you make me feel safe, and those are, go and watch the other video, but try not to use extremely patronizing words that sound like this man is God. Yes, that's a good analogy. Don't make this man your God, because if you're saying things like, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me, you're perfect, when you're not yet married, even when you're married, even that sounds scary. If my husband starts telling me, yeah, but you're perfect and all those things, and he's not joking, it sounds a little weird. It sounds weird. Yes, when you're married, you can tell your husband, you're the best thing that has happened to me. I think that's fine. For me, I think that's acceptable. But if you're dating a guy and you're saying, oh, you're perfect, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me, I've never met a guy like you, he's going to run away from you, because he's either going to think you're insane, or he's going to think you're patronizing him, or he's going to think like, he's just going to get scared, like, this woman, is she worshiping me or something? So that is all I have here. But basically, just make sure you're not patronizing a man. First of all, you shouldn't even be saying things that are fake because you want to get a guy. You get what I'm saying? If you don't feel like he's the best thing that has happened to you, and you're just saying that and you're acting, that's very immature. Please don't ever do that. Don't try to patronize or lie to anyone. But I'm saying this based on if you actually mean them, okay? So the first thing is, don't put your ex down and be saying your ex is crazy or a lunatic or a narcissist. That's not good, because it will be red flags everywhere for your man if he's a sensible man. Don't be the nagger, the dumper, the venter. Don't just talk and complain and dump all your problems on him, right? Be emotionally mature and emotionally intelligent. And if you can't handle your emotions, then go and get a therapist. Don't tell him I love you too soon. Okay, don't tell him you cannot live without him. The only person you can live without is God. Don't tell him he's perfection. Don't tell him he's the best thing that has ever happened to you, or he's a perfect guy. You can show, when you're dating a guy, it's better to say these things through your actions more than the words. and not that you should always be available and dump everything you're doing. Men, high quality men, like women who have other things going on in their life. This is why I say on a lot of my videos, women get a life, okay? If you want a high quality man, don't sit around waiting for him to call you. Don't call him every minute and say, you're bored, can you come and take me out? Have a rich, fulfilling, full life that you're doing. Have your friends, have your hobbies, have businesses, have creative things that you're doing. Read a book or something. Don't just sit around waiting for your boyfriend to be your everything, okay? Have a life. So these are the things you should not say to a man, please. You can show your love to him through your action, being a nice, feminine woman, high quality woman, but please don't put your husband on some godly platform as if you want, or your boyfriend, or even your husband, as if, oh, you're the only thing, or you're this, I can't live without you. After you're married, some of these things are acceptable, but when you're dating, they're no, because it will scare that guy away. So when women tell me that men have ghosted them, these are all the reasons why men ghost. One of the reasons why a man will ghost you is if he sees you're moving too fast, and if he sees that you're falling in love too fast, and he's not yet falling in love with you. He wouldn't know how to tell you. Men don't want to hurt your feelings. He will just ghost you and he'll disappear. So stop moving too fast. Stop giving sex too fast. Stop declaring your love for a man too fast. Stop being over available and dropping everything you're doing for a man. Okay, sit in your femininity, get a life, live in your purpose, have other things that are happening to you with you, and just, put him, also create space for him in your life as well. Though if you're interested in a man, you have to show him you're interested. But please don't overdo it. And if any of this is confusing you, then you definitely need a dating coach. So invest in my dating. Go to my website, driyabo.com, and sign up for my dating so I can help you date wisely and you can attract a high quality man. If you want to be married soon, if you want to be engaged soon, you want to meet a high quality man, there are many things. The reason you may be single, I'm not saying the reason you may be single is probably you're just dating wrong. And you need me by your side to help guide you through each step so that you can stop dating wrong. So go to my website, driyabo.com, send me a message or look at the coaching options there, and I'll be glad to help you date wiser, make better choices, and get the man that God has out there for you. A lot of you are dating very, very wrong, and this is why you're single, or you're just attracting jerks, or they're ghosting you. So I hope this video helped, my wonderful ladies. I hope it helped. If it helped, please make sure you like it, you comment, let me know how you felt about it, and please subscribe so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. That's it for today. Love you all. God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.